What's going on today, YouTube? Today is the second part of the video on the new Spitfire stainless steel prop that I put on my TX 190 bass tracker. I've just put the boat back on the trailer. As you can see, the truck's right up there. It's just a beautiful, smooth day out here on the lake today. It was a perfect. The only thing is that I can't drive the boat and show you exactly what she was doing, unfortunately, because I'm here by myself. So as you can see, I have a half a tank of gas, just me and my fishing gear in the boat right now. So let's talk a little bit about the new prop, the new Spitfire four-bladed stainless steel prop. We went from a 21 pitch down to 19 pitch, which was absolutely beautiful on this motor. With the 21 pitch, I was turning 5,400 RPM. I can now turn 6,000 RPMs, but the alarm did go off on the motor, so I had to trim the motor down just a little bit. I trimmed it right down to that 5,800 where this boat really needs to be. And it ran perfect. The alarm did go off, so more than likely, if I would have pushed it anymore or trimmed up anymore on that, the rev limiter would have kicked in and probably would have shut the motor down, or she would have probably started. She probably would have just been firing on one or two cylinders when the rev limiter kicks in. The top speed on the speedometer was 55 miles an hour. The top speed on the GPS was 54.8 miles an hour. It was really extremely close. So I gained about a mile an hour faster. The whole shot is incredible. This boat just comes right up. I start trimming up as soon as I floor it, and this boat just gets up and rolls right out. By no means is it the fastest boat out there, but it really, really handles incredibly well. I wish it would have been a little rougher out here today, so we could have got that rough water with this prop to see how much better it handles. But today it's extremely smooth. There's not even wind blowing out here right now. So it's just a phenomenal prop. And again, I don't work for Mercury, or I don't being sponsored by Mercury. So this is just coming from my personal opinion. But this prop is not coming off this boat. That is all there is to it. It is just a great prop for the money I paid for it. I bought it off eBay for $468. And I'm telling you, the whole shot is fantastic. The handling is fantastic. And I picked up about a mile and a half faster than I was actually doing. I was doing 52.9 right at 53. Now it says I'm doing 55. So, and I can't really, there's no way for me to really judge that unless maybe I had an officer of the law out here shooting me with a radar gun. There was just a tiny difference between the speedometer and the GPS. So I'm going to say it's really close. It was running at that 54 miles an hour, a little bit over 54 miles an hour, and it just handles excellent. I mean, absolutely no blowout. Even when I trimmed the motor up to that 6,000 RPM range, when the alarm started going off, the prop was still not blowing out. So that is just fantastic. Again, I love this prop. This prop is staying on my boat from now on. Hopefully I don't tear it up. Because I have tore up a lot of props out here on Truman Lake, especially the aluminums. They just don't last out here for nothing. Right now the lake is up really high, so I can get back into those coves where I usually can't get back in there with the motor, but now I can. And, it's easier for me to do a little fishing, but they're supposed to start letting the water out here within the next couple of days. So we'll be back down to where we were, and you have to really be careful pulling into these coves and stuff here on Truman Lake. You just can't tell when you're going to hit a stump. So that is pretty much it, guys. It's a phenomenal prop, and it worked flawlessly for me this morning, and I'm extremely happy. I hope this helps you guys out. Again, we went from a 21 pitch down to a 19 pitch, and the boat is just flying. All right, there you go.